Sagittarius, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes, here to give you your reading, love. If you found the message or the message found you, there is something in here for you or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. Please don't curse me in the comments. I love you too. Just letting you know, girl. Sagittarius, there's no gender or age here. You're going to hear me use the terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer, pay that no mind. Feel the energy. In advance, I thank you for likes, shares, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you, and thank you again. Sagittarius, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. We're going to pull a message from the animal oracles. Sagittarius, please. Hello. Sagittarius, you have a deer. This is a message to remind you to be gentle, my love. You know, not too harsh, not too abrasive. You can still stand firm, but just have a gentle touch. You might be dealing with somebody who is hurt or damaged in some way, shape, or form, or someone who has actually just gone through a rebirth, or this may be you. When you go through a rebirthing process in spirituality or in cycles of life, you know, new skin is very thin and tender, okay? The beaver is here at the bottom of the deck talking about getting ready, getting prepared, laying a solid foundation in a place where the ground is good. You want to plant in good soil. You want to build on firm foundation. Evidently, yeah, okay. I was going to say evidently, I'm seeing a tower. I ain't going to lie. I'm sorry. Yeah. For some of you, this is a tower moment or a rebirth. That's what we're talking about, okay? I thought I was just going to be able to explain these cards. Let me just let you know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a lot of you have gone through a tough cycle, okay? I know the last time we talked about you trying to stay within an eye of a storm, okay? I think now the dust is starting to settle. I think that the storm is starting to dissipate a bit, and there's a lot of damage around you, okay? Now, this is not a time for you to say, nah, 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 or that's what you get. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Because, you know, everybody's entitled to their journey as well as their convictions, okay? If you like the term karma better, that's fine. You know, but, you know, if God gives somebody a whipping, then it was just their whipping. You know what I mean? Let them take their whipping. Let them learn from their mistakes. Let them move on. Hopefully now in a higher vibration, you know. But your job is not to ridicule or nothing like that. Point the finger. I told you so. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, that's number one. Now, for those of you that have you yourself gone through a rebirth, which I think you were doing honestly in this eye. You went through the birth canal, you're coming out, and you feel a little vulnerable, okay? You may not feel as strong. Yeah, your skin is not as thick as you would like it to be at this time. Don't worry about that. It's okay to be vulnerable if you need to. It's okay to be honest and truthful. It's okay. Everybody is not attacking you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know sometimes you feel like that, like everybody just hates me, everybody da. That's always not the case. Now, if that is your case, then handle it accordingly. You know, protect yourself, gear up, absolutely. However, that's not the case all the time. You have to find a place of relaxation and reprieve. You know, you definitely don't want to go through this birth cycle and then go right back to that old energy. Okay, now with the beaver here in this new skin, this new beginning, you definitely want to set a firm foundation. So you're thinking about your home, you're thinking about your life, you're thinking about retirement, you're thinking about where am I going to live, you know, the foundation of your core, or the foundation of your business, the foundation of your relationship even, you know, what are we basing this relationship on? For instance, you know, there are couples that have different spiritual beliefs, different gods, okay? Therefore, they have to have a anchor, a different anchor, if that makes sense. Because if you don't share the same beliefs, then and the belief system is not your anchor, you know, where it is with, you know, some relationships, with a lot of relationships, you kind of feel more comfortable with somebody who believes like you believe, you know what I mean? But basically this talks about knowing your anchor, okay, knowing what grounds you, and like I said, good ground, you know, because that's where you want to plant. You definitely don't want to plant your seeds in poor soil, okay? Canary is under that, singing your own song. We've been talking about that for a while with your energy, doing your own thing, dancing to your own rhythm, making your own music. You know, Sag, for whatever reason, you know, you've been on a solo mission lately, you know, even as a husband or wife, you've really been really in your own world, okay? And that's okay, because God has been working on you individually, and your relationship with God is very personal. You know what I mean? Freedom is yours here. So, yeah, I think now, like I said, the storm is calming down. You've been standing in the eye, trying to stay out the way of chaos and confusion. You definitely weren't trying to get nobody else's whipping. I know that's right. But things are starting to open up. So it's time to, hey, clear out the clutter. There you go with the frog. Okay, time to work on your own foundation. This and that are true. So now that the dust has settled and you're clearing out the clutter, you're realizing, you know what, I was right about you and you were right, and we were both right. We were both saying the same thing. We just couldn't hear each other. You know, some of you are going to have those realizations, you know, whereas though you were challenging, or somebody was challenging you regarding a situation especially at work, or there's work here, and there's the parent-child relationships here, and it's like we both were trying to explain the same thing. We just couldn't hear each other, you know. This and that are true, both sides of the spectrum. Nobody was wrong, but nobody was listening. I ain't gonna lie, because we talking. All right, Sag, you get like that sometime. You know, sometimes you get worked up and you're listening to respond as opposed to understand. And I think who you were having conflict with was in the same mode. You know what I mean? So everybody was talking and listening to respond. So a whole bunch of stuff came out that may have been a bit hurtful. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's what happened. At the end of the day, you both are right. That's the thing. At the end of, there's no wrong. At the end of the day, you're both are right, because you're entitled to how you feel. Number one, even if you weren't saying the same thing, let's just talk about that. You're entitled to how you feel. If you feel the sky's purple, damn it, the sky's purple to you. Period. Okay? Period. Open to infinite possibility. I think that, again, you're willing to be okay with being okay. Okay, I'm saying that the sky's the limit for your accomplishments, of course. As far as mending relationships, I think that you're extremely open to say, you know, I'm okay with you. I just don't want to be near you. I still have that same vibe. I think we had talk about that, where I said, you know, you're okay. I'm not wishing no bad on you, but just stay over there kind of thing. It's that same energy coming off of the starfish here. Okay. And we have a rebirth. Because that's what you're working with. That's where we started. I felt that energy with the deer. And that's, I think, what we're talking about all along here is the process of this rebirth. All right, let's see if we can get some tarot down here. We're going to use author today. Somebody works with music. I feel like somebody's listening to your music and you don't realize it. Maybe you're in that box room, the studio room, and you don't know somebody's out there listening or something. Just be mindful if you're not trying to share yet or have someone listen yet. I feel like you have like people that's supposed to be there and then they bring somebody that's not supposed to be there. Another artist or something. I just don't feel good energy from that individual. I just want you to know that, okay? Center energy, please, for Sagittarius. Center, thank you. Empress in reverse. You know, Empress in reverse. Empress is Libra-Taurian energy. In the upright, we're talking about abundance. We're talking about the embodiment of all four queens. We're talking about understanding the birthright of the hierarchy, okay? Having expectations, knowing how you want to be treated. Definitely not having no doubts about that, okay? This energy is coming in reverse because I think that, like I said, you feel a bit vulnerable right now. I ain't gonna lie. All right, that's the deer here. This is uncharted territory for you. The beaver is saying just go ahead and move forward, even if it's a bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Crown the energy, please, for Sagittarius. Two of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Sag. I love you guys so much. I'm not used to you not like being like really, you know, strong. So basically the Two of Swords talks about being at a crossroads, having a choice to make and not really wanting to see it or not wanting to admit that you're at a crossroads. You know what I mean? It's air energy. It's communication that you kind of consider, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Her blindfold is on with two swords to make a choice between which way are you going to do. You need to make a decision, open some communication, think about some things. She's sitting down in front of that sea of emotions like, look, I honestly just don't want to be bothered with none of this. None of it. But Divine is saying you have to. Okay, with that Two of Swords. What's undermining Sagittarius, please? What's undermining Sagittarius? The Queen of Swords. God darn. I don't know if you guys have Libra in your chart and that energy clashes within you, or you have a Libra child or parent that you guys have been battling with for what's been a year now. And it's just, I don't understand. As much as, you know, we've been going through these energies, going through these cycles, all types of this, that, up, down, all the way around. This energy is just still so significant or present in your space, you know, and I know for a fact that you have been really trying to separate yourself from being overwhelmed by someone else's energy. Libra, Aries, Pisces, it don't matter. Like, you have really just been focusing on Sagittarius, and for whatever reason, this looks like a hijack. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Swords is here undermining your energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, the Queen is the sword of truth. Okay? I have to say that. So, there is some, obviously some untruths on the table, or some truths that needs to be spoken. Okay? But the Queen of Swords is, and she's upright. So this is a true energy, okay? A very teaching energy, a very intelligent energy. And for whatever reason, this energy is under, I'm going to have to clarify this reading. I can smell it now. Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from for Sagittarius? The Ace of Swords, more air. Sagittarius, whew, the sword is clarity. This sword is truth. This sword is divine communication. This is channeling. Can also be reconciliation. This can also be a cord-cutting sword, okay? Cutting the ties that bind. Where's this going? Oh, shoot. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups. You know, you toss this issue back and forth, but eventually you do what you've been doing. Walk away and focus on yourself, you know. But something has resurfaced. Maybe you've reconnected now that that storm is over and you're able to see the clutter, or you're able to see around you. Maybe because of the holidays, you're connecting with some people, running into some people, whatever, and you're still looking at them like, I can't really, I just can't. I cannot. It's like the sight of this person is making you sick. The thought of this person, and I'm sorry to say that because I know I'm talking about some parent and children relationship, but I can feel the nausea, you know, and that nasty taste in my mouth. And you just have, it's just disgust. It's not rage or hate or nothing like that. It's utter disgust. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck is strength. I said the bottom of the deck could be Scorpio, but we're looking at Leo energy here, also with another Empress. Okay, we're talking about will, drive, determination, ambition, courage, fearlessness. Okay, to move forward, to leave behind what's you know, the past is in the past. Having the strength to just look, I have to get past this because it's too much foolishness. More air here with the Seven of Swords. There is a mind. I'm about to get mad, okay? I'm about to get mad because I know your heart. You know what I'm saying? And Sag, you know, we've talked so many times about you being so misunderstood by the masses. And, you know, how tired you are having to defend yourself all the time, you know, being blamed for things all the time, being accused of things all the time. Like, it gets old after a while. So then when you come out swinging with your words, I said with your words, I'm just saying. But when you come out swinging and you have rebuttals and you have something to say, now you're all of a sudden the offender, but you're actually coming out in defense. That's the thing. Sag, you know, counseling may be on the table here because I don't think that they get that. Anything that you've ever said, you feel like you have said because of, due to, in response to. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Anything that you have done, you done because. You have not initiated. That's what they're not getting. In your mind, you didn't start nothing. But that doesn't mean you was going to back down either. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, you might be working on some counseling, or you're just working on your finances and your pentacles with this Three of Pentacles here, working on your home, your security. Here's the Ten of Pentacles. We talked about that with that beaver laying a firm foundation, and that gives you peace. You know, Four of Wands is here, balance. This also talks about committal energy. So you might have somebody pursuing you, excuse me, or asking you about Let's take this thing to the next level. You know, let's be serious. Let's move in together, or let's get married. Whatever the case is, whatever they offer is, or the balance is, you like it. Three of Cups is here. Okay, so you're celebratory of that. See, while they're doing their foolishness, you're just living your life. That's the thing. Now, intuitively, you know what's going on because you can feel the energy. I feel that strongly. Okay, Pisces energy here with this High Priestess, but you're not saying anything because your approach to this situation was, I'm not going to entertain it. I'm not going to entertain it. And you're standing by that. I'm not going to entertain it, period. Eight of Wands is here. We do have some messaging coming in fast, or this could be some financing coming in fast with that Queen of Pentacles behind there. I like it. Star is right with that. So something is coming in fast, and it's going to be a wonderful blessing, a wonderful feeling. You also might be thinking about travel with this Eight of Wands. I have to say that. But this star is peace and tranquility. Wishes coming true. Aquarian energy here. Oh, right into the wheel. See, things are moving upwards, onwards, and very favorable for you right now, up and coming. And you deserve it because you've been through heck. Nine of Wands is here. That's somebody that's been through, you know what I mean? With family, Six of Cups, you know, with love situation with that Six of Cups, past life connections with that Six of Cups. But you never gave up. You said, I'm going to still keep pushing, even though this was hard on your mind. You know, they don't know that you cried at night. They don't know how long and lonely your nights were and worrisome your nights were with that Eight of Swords. And it just seems like no matter how much you gave, you just got so little in return with that Six of Pentacles. But God said, let me just bless you with this Ace of Cups. That's a replenishing. That's a washing. And you went through that period. You washed away that old bad energy, and you said, let's start anew. Rebirth. God darn. Come on, Sag, if you coming. Scorpion energy with this death. Yeah, some stuff had to tear down because you had to get to your happy. But that means that this had to be removed. Rebirth. That's what happens. This rebirth and death in a tower. Yeah, let's go. This is a closeout sale. Everything must go. I want everything brand new. I mean, new boobs, new booty. Talk about it, Sag. Look at the Six of Wands. You showing off your new body? I cannot. God bless you. I'm telling you, you know, it's hard, you know, being Sag. I'm going to just say it like that. Okay. Sometimes it is. It's hard. Okay. But you hide it so well. The moon energy is here. They don't know your struggles. You're not somebody that just blasts your business. You know, you guys are secret squirrels. You really keep it within. Hermit energy. You try to learn from it. You try to learn the lesson from it, and you try to make healthy choices going forward. Two of Cups, and you stand for you stand your ground. You know, for yourself. You know, you're very defensive, very personal, very private with the Seven of Wands, especially with people trying to bring any type of friction or conflict into your world. You're just someplace else. Ace of Pentacles, you're going for your money. Guys, I love you so much. I'm going to leave this here. This was great. This is definitely a hijack. You're doing the right thing. Okay? Just walk away. You're doing the right thing. All right? This attachment, if this is a family thing, family is going to be family. You can't put your kids back where they came from. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay? But what you can do is what you've been doing. Pray for them. Keep moving forward. All right. If any event, none of this resonates, it's okay. Check your moon and rising. Okay. Don't take the energy with you if it's not yours. Leave it here for another Sag, please. Okay. Guys, thumbs up. Subscribe, support the channel. Make sure you're notified of future readings. And collectively, remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.